Is your dog always in the doghouse because of bad behavior? Well, I know a lot of you can relate to that. So in today's Canine College, you can turn that bad to the bone, furry family member into a well-regarded member of the family. Here from Canine Connection is Mary Frances Morris. Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome back. So great to have you a part of the show. We're talking kind of general dog training today. You know, we've done these Canine College segments before, and everybody's always asking, can you teach an old dog new tricks? So I'm hoping you can kind of answer that. In the coming weeks, Mary Frances is going to be joining us for more Canine College segments. Working with the dog on camera coming here soon. But when it does come to training and teaching old dogs new tricks, is it possible?
Absolutely.
Good. That's all we need to hear. There's hope. You do, what kind of work do you do? Are you working with senior dogs kind of all over the board? Puppies we've been talking about as well.
All over the board. Everybody loves puppies, right? And then definitely senior dogs. They each have their own category. But I tend to specialize more in more severe behavior problems.
Okay.
Children getting bitten by dogs, or family members getting bitten by dogs, or dogs not caring for other dogs.
You also, a lot of people end up calling you for potty training, you know, something, especially if you're talking puppies. I know a lot of people are dealing with that. Jumping, you get a knock on the door, next thing you know, your dogs are jumping all over people. How do you put a stop to that?
Yep, definitely.
Also pulling. But I want to talk specifically to the biting, because I think, you know, right away when you hear, oh, biting a child, you think that the dog is mean or vicious. But a lot of times I'm sure you find there are underlying issues as to why that is happening, right?
Correct, yes. Most of the time it's actually fear, and it's not a vicious animal. And it's a very young child that tends to get bit because they have to learn how to interact together. The dog's never seen a child, and the child's never seen a dog.
And you have to take that into consideration when the dog has never been around a child. Immediately, I think a lot of people probably want to react towards the dog and get upset with that. But it's a different environment for the dog. You know, as both of us, we've got little ones at home and have experienced. When I first met Mary Frances, I said, oh my gosh, I noticed as soon as I had my son that my dog, who's also a border collie, very protective, very loyal, started acting a lot differently. And I had a situation similar to that. But you said even having a change in the house like that, like having a baby, can change the behavior of your dog.
Yeah, it also upsets potty training.
Ah, interesting. It's funny how they react to those certain things. So what do you suggest if somebody you know, is listening from home right now, or maybe is dealing with one of those things that we've been talking about? What's the best thing for them to do? Because I know you have to be patient with the dog, right?
You have to be patient, but I would do management first. So when you're not sure what to do, you definitely want to practice safe behaviors.
Okay.
Do a lot of management. Don't leave the child and the dog loose at the same time. Or if the dog is having an issue with a cat or another dog in the house, don't leave them there together alone, or when your back is turned, which includes something like going to the restroom or making breakfast.
Right, yeah, it can happen in just a quick second.
It takes a second, and I don't know how the dogs and children teleport themselves from one set to another.
Like they absolutely do, it's just instantly.
But they do, so management is a huge key. And then consult with the professional trainer to develop what is your training plan and what is your strategy to meet your goals.
Well, and I love your services because a lot of times, you know, especially if you adopt a dog from a shelter or something, one thing goes wrong like that and it's like you want to take the dog back, but really you need to be patient, and if you work with them the right way, I think you can see those changes and see things turn around for the whole family.
Right, correct. And I usually consult with people about what's best in their best interest and for the animal. And occasionally it is to rehome the dog. But that's a rare case.
That's good to know.
So that is still a possibility.
And just a couple seconds left here. Do you think that, is it important to reward them in a positive way? Does that make a difference when it comes to the training?
Always, because we all learn the same. We all like to be told that we're doing a good job. We always like to be, you know, collect a paycheck, and so do the dogs. So more of the focus and learning should be on what they want them to do and what they should be doing, and not what they shouldn't be doing, especially if they have not been taught what to do in the first place.
So behavioral dog training, I know you're extremely experienced and educated with this, and a lot of people call for behavioral issues, but you do things from behavioral to potty training. So if you want more information on Canine Connections, we've got the email up there for you on the screen. Great to have you back. Thanks for your advice in this episode of Canine College, and we look forward to seeing you in a couple weeks.
Thank you.